Wait, there's a high Occult Titan heroic race coming? Sounds pretty crazy. It could possibly be happening. Now, everything I'm going to show you here today could possibly not happen because this is early info, and normally I don't really talk about early info until it's officially confirmed. But because this is pretty huge and could require quite a bit of prep, I wanted to go through it now just in case it ends up being real. So this is High Occult Titan, and he is one of the heroic VIPs. His only skill, air quotes, is his shield really, but of course he's still he's a heroic dragon, which means he's pretty strong, and a heroic with a shield is generally pretty good. But High Occult Titan being on the weaker side of the heroic VIPs, arguably the least or the weakest out of all of them, apparently is coming in a new heroic race that is starting in under 7 days. So in under a week, we could possibly have a heroic race, a special one for High Occult Titan. Now, the big thing about this is that apparently there are 50 laps. So not what we're used to. There are 50 of them, apparently, with some very, very wild and wacky timers on some of these laps. Now, one other thing is that depending on the lap that you get up to, you'll see that apparently we can get tons of High Occult Titan orbs for each lap. Like there's 5 on lap 2, 5 on lap 4, 5 on lap 6, all the way up to plus 100 on lap 46, heroic jokers, and to guarantee High Occult Titan, you would have to finish all 50 laps, which sounds absolutely insane. But if you come first, then apparently you can also get your hands on him by coming first in the race. Now, this could mean that this could be an incredibly gem-heavy upcoming race, again, if it does happen. And there will also be quests for High Occult Titan starting on the 2nd of the 8th as well. The only thing is, these quests don't actually give orbs for High Occult Titan, so it's quite similar to the current quests that we've got going on for the heroic quests. So, you know, these ones here for high scale, except we don't have all of these lovely, lovely orbs in the middle to empower the dragon. So obviously, they're trying to make High Occult Titan still pretty difficult to get a hold of overall, and pretty difficult to empower at that. But let's take a quick look at some of these laps, because again, compared to the heroic race that we just had, this is looking a little bit nuts. But again, all of this information is early info, could change, it is not official, so if any of this changes or this event doesn't even happen, you have been pre-warned. But anyway, for instance, we have lap 01, which has lap 1, node 1, collecting gold, no wait timer, node 2, feeding dragons with a wait timer, which is already different to normal because usually in heroic races, node 1 and node 2, especially for the majority of the event, has no cooldown timer. But we've also got singular quests out of these so far. Then lap 1, node 3 is collect food, no wait timer. Node 4 is collect gold, no wait timer, which is weird. Node 5 is a 5-minute wait timer. Node 6, which is also strange, but then there's Battle Dragons, which has 10-minute waits between each. So that is lap 1, which is kind of strange compared to normal. Lap 2, no wait timer, no wait timer on Breed Dragons, no wait timer on League Battles, 10-minute wait timer on Feed Dragons here, no wait timer on hatching eggs, and then 20 minutes on lap 2. So these two first laps could be done incredibly quickly. For instance, lap 3, let's go no timer, no timer, no timer, no timer, no timer, and then a 1-hour timer. So again, these early laps are looking really nice. Then we've got lap 7, which is no minimum, a 1 hour 6-minute wait timer of a pool of 2, which is very weird, but would make this really, really easy to gem. And then we've got Feed Dragons, which is a wait timer of 50 minutes, then no wait timer, 8 hours on lap 7. So things are starting to crank up quite a bit on lap 7. But you'll notice that most of the other quests have really short timers, or in this case, a very small number of items per pool, which means that this event looks like it is going to become very likely that you'll see lots and lots and lots and lots of gemming. because if there's only a few items and you can easily spend a few gems to skip like a couple of hours, players will do that. So let's go to lap 15 just to see what some of the later laps are like. We've got no wait timer on food, no wait timer on leagues, no wait timer on gold, no wait timer on breeding, 50-minute wait timer on feed dragons, and then 21 hours on the battles. So all of the other quests really are like instant done apart from node 5. But then the fact that we've got node 6 now, and then we have a 21-hour wait timer on lap 15. Remember, lap 15 itself, if we were getting to lap 15, that would be the one where we'd actually get the heroic. This one should be the one after that, but even still, 21 hours, this is a great place to use your skips, for instance. Now, let's skip to lap 20 just to have a quick look at another one. We've got no wait timer, no wait timer, 10-minute wait timer, no wait time, 23-minute wait time, 20 hours on the battle. So you'll notice a common trend with these. Most of the other nodes are done really, really easily. It is only the battles tasks really that are going to be a huge problem. 25. We do have a 2-hour wait timer here. Don't know why. It would be lovely if all of these were in game, but I guess we'll have to wait and see if they actually are or not. No wait timer, 35 minutes. No wait timer, 50 minutes, 20 hours on the battle. So I would say that unless they have now implemented an in-game showcase of these timers, you will have to have Ditlep or another similar source open at all times. Like lap 40, we've got a 2-hour 13-minute wait timer here, a 1-hour 40-minute, total time 5 hours, 1 hour 33 minutes, and then 21 hours. So this one's looking more like a kind of more of a standard at lap 40, which that's a lot of laps to get through. But if they've made the other laps really cheap to be able to skip through, I can see people wasting hundreds and hundreds of gems on this event. It is for a heroic VIP as well, so if there's ever going to be a time to spend gems, it's generally on the heroic VIPs. But this, if it ends up happening, will be a huge, huge, huge event because, again, not that many people really are going to have high Occult Titan for the non-spenders. So if they're going to give away for the free-to-play players to get a hold of this dragon, if they come first in the race, you're going to see people spend hundreds, if not thousands of gems on this just to guarantee it. That could be interesting because if we get a super competitive race, that could actually be, you know, pretty interesting. But ultimately, right now, since nothing is officially confirmed, take it all with a massive grain of salt. Any of these values here could change as well, even if we do end up having this race. But my golly godness, are people going to be ready for this race when it comes up? I would highly suggest saving gems if you can, or if this race does happen, and just be very prepared to grind it out to all hell. Kind of like with the High Destiny race, but obviously High Destiny had no cooldowns whatsoever apart from battles. This is going to be quite similar to that if it does end up getting released. So there is that. But I thought that was probably pretty important to go through just in case we do have it and it doesn't suddenly pop up in your game and you're like, whoa, what was that? Because, you know, it's never good to go into these things unprepared, of course. But in other updates, I guess we will finish off getting event currency for now for the tower event. We have actually finished this tower event. In fact, Water Melee is currently hatching. Why did I take this dragon to level 31? I don't know. No reason, but he's there now. But yeah, Water Melee, he will be coming in a day and a bit's time. Look at him, he's so cute. But yeah, this tower event, we finished it with plenty of time to spare. Now the only other thing that we'd really be looking to do would be opening up these chests. Realistically, I'm gonna go the legendary orbs chest. Ranger, I don't have Ranger yet, so that is fine by me. But yeah, you have to hope for some nice, you know, some nice spins just to get a few extra items once you've done collecting the tower dragon. We could have maybe picked up a single tiki chest or two, but it wasn't worth it to me. You know, I'd rather just guarantee the dragon, then go back if need be to a different tile. Like, I would rather just guaranteed get the main reward dragon, especially if we're going for that collection. don't really need that. We could have got them in anyway, but you know, I think a big thing on people's minds right now is currently Fragmented Karma's hollow and that hot race that could be coming up. But Fragmented Karma, of course, is a huge hollow that's been out. The only thing is, of course, getting to level 50 is going to come down to luck. So whether you actually manage to get Fragmented Karma or not is going to come down to either tons of gems or pure luck. There is nothing that you can do to change your RNG. Maybe you'll get lucky with the voodoo chests as well on your way through, but you know, if you are still going for Fragmented Karma, good luck. My luck has not been great on these rooms so far, but very nice karma, of course. People like it for the primary, even though Chaos as a primary has diminished a little bit in terms of how good it is, since we got so many Dream Heroic VIPs and just Dream Dragons coming out in general. But you know, Fragmented Karma is still a karma, and it's still nice to have a Chaos Dragon in your team if you don't already have one. But you know, it is what it is. I do genuinely wish you the best, and I hope that you can get your hands on this dragon, even if you don't spend any gems. But chances are, it may cost you a few hundred, if not over 1,000, if you want to guarantee this dragon. It depends on how unlucky you get, to be honest, so there is that. But for now, I think I'm going to leave you there. Let me know what you think about this potentially being a thing, a whole ass thing. 50 laps of death. Phoenix perks, food, heroic trade essence. It all sounds a little bit too good to be true.